Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about Catherine Mark's stuff.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty new for you and the band. So you was working before with Skelly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then moved over to Catherine Mark. Is that just a change of direction, or?
Yeah, I think, we just kind of had to move that way, and Catherine really appealed to us and she seemed really interesting. When we went to go and record those tunes with her in August, I think it was, she's just really great, and me and her have like a similar energy, and everything's kind of about vibe and feel rather than technicality and stuff. So
I mean, she's obviously got a pretty hefty CV, behind her. But what sort of vibe that the working relationship that you have, and how important that is to obviously progressing your sound, and or is it more of implementing what you want to do and the way you see it going?
Yeah, I think it was a different dynamic having another woman in the room, and just kind of looking past sort of, I don't know, minor problems that men tend to focus on a bit more. And me and her sort of it was just all like vibe and sort of feel, and that whole sort of maternal instinct that women kind of have anyway and stuff, really translated in the new stuff. So she encouraged that a lot from my part, and gave me space to do it. So she's great. I love working with her. I can't wait to do the album with her.
Sure. And you are planning on doing a record then?
Yeah, we're in the middle of doing it. I go on Sunday to finish it. Well, 3/4 of it will be finished, and then the rest in January, I think.
What if you I know the song that I want to hear you play, but you're probably not going to play it.
I don't know, depends.
Not decided yet.
Are you playing next?
I wanted you to play next, because...
yeah, I can play it if you want me to.
Yeah, go on then.
Sure thing.
What's this one called?
It's called Old Friends Die Hard.
Do you want that tune down? Do you want that, do you want it in... What did we do the other day? Was it half a step?
I think so, yeah.
Or are you going to be alright like that?
Yeah, we'll tune half a step if we don't.
These Takamanians, man.
Can you do it, just like half a step?
Yeah. It was either Hendrix or Jeff Buckley that said something about the half-step tuning and how it just...
I think it's probably broken.
Has, it sounds, it could have come out of any of their mouths. And it has this this aura, this sort of feeling that you just can't really describe. It's
sort of like a, darker version of the chords.
Sure, even though it's...
Yeah.
You're still playing the same things.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Old Friends Die Hard. Here comes Frankie, nice and sleazy. He's got something up his sleevey. White Ku Klux grin, I see right through him. Easy to keep him under my skin. So I spin him around, said I'd make him a star. Then one by one his old friends die hard. Frankie Angel, be my Connie, be my baby, my Lee Harvey. He's so eager, he wants to please me. Frankie, go shoot the heart out of her dreams. So I spin him around, said I make him a star. Then one by one his old friends die hard. What do you see when you see through me, babe? How's it make you feel? You're a star now, can't you see? Everybody thinks I should be sorry. Others think I'm the life of the party. I don't know, I think I'm just horny. Frankie, come back, I'll show you I'm lovely.
on. That's fucking great.
Yeah.
It's mean.
It is very mean.
Very, very nasty. I've got to take a piss. I'm really, really busting for a piss.
Just go, like.
I'm gonna go behind the room. I'm fucking. Oh my god. It's all them John Smiths. Oh fuck. So we was talking earlier about how being in a band is often a vehicle for the things that you do outside of the group. Why is it like that? You know, why not go on your own? Why do you do it and perform in a band in the Mysterines? I imagine that we have very similar opinions on this.
Yeah. Well, I do it first of all because I have to. I have to continue writing all the time, and some stuff doesn't fit into the bracket of what the Mysterines is, so, you know, can't do it with the band. And for the regards of not going out on my own, can't really be bothered. Yeah, I'm too tired from the band anyway. But maybe one day, Liam Metcalf's solo album.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Yeah, we did.
So it's not everything that you write outside of the band is almost everything that you write overall is done for yourself, and then you decide if that goes to the band or not.
Yeah, and I think over lockdown, because we got new members in just before, I've never written with anyone else in the band before, and it's all just been me. But I've started writing with Carl from the band, and that's sort of helped me a lot in, you know, sort of deciphering the right sort of, you know, style for the band. So maybe not so much. I mean, it's hard to like show the band, you know, stuff that I write, and it's all like kind of folky based.
Sure.
They don't really understand how to put that into a band perspective, but
well, that's why you go with a producer like Catherine Marks.
Yeah, exactly.
And she'll you know, dig that a little more and be able to find a way where you can. But it's interesting because, you know, if you start to talk about compromise, and you know in your mind what it is you want to do and what you want, you know, the way for things to go. How much compromise is to a point where you don't realise what you're feeding into anymore. You know, you almost can create this beast that is something that you don't relate to whatsoever.
And I think that can often happen if you don't have the right people around you to sort of, you know, understand your perspective and believe in it. I think that can slip away quite easily then.
Sure.
But if you get people who re-establish it and support it and believe in it and want the same thing, then it just gets bigger and more hopeful, I suppose. So, yeah. It's a very in-depth subject.
Probably one that we need a little longer than 10 minutes to cover. What do you want to do? I mean, we're going to play a cover shortly, but I could drop a song in here if...
I'd like that.
Yeah, not sure what
Spanish Caroline.
It's probably no secret to either of our bands that the Doors, especially Jim Morrison, is quite a prevalent influence. So seminal.
Godly.
Might as well give it a go then. Bring it down to earth a little bit. We can pretend we're in Spain with this fucking gloomy shit.
We're on the beach at least.
Carry me, caravan, take me away. Take me to Portugal, take me to Spain. Hallelujah, with fields full of grain. I'd like to see you again and again. Trade ships fill galleons lost in the sea. I know where treasure is waiting for me, silver and gold in the mountains of Spain. I'd like to see you again and again. Take me, Spanish caravan. Yes, I know you can take me. Take me, Spanish caravan. Yes, I know you can take me. Take me, Spanish caravan. Yes, I know you can. Did you feel the sun?
I did.
I didn't.
For a short,
I'm cold
for a
as
short
fuck.
spell. I enjoyed that. Thanks.
Yeah. Let's do another cover
Just before I freeze.
before you freeze to death. Where are we capoed for this later?
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, this is Fireside
Yeah.
by the Arctic Monkeys,
Mhm.
from an album that is potentially overlooked for the mass popularity that it received.
Mhm.
I suppose this was, I mean, you're an Arctic Monkeys fan as much as I am, I suppose.
100%. Always.
To briefly sort of explain that, there's probably not been a band that has got quite to the heights of you know, where they've got to and since then, I suppose.
No. No one's communicated like them, and no one's sort of done what they did when they did it. People try and copy and paste that formula quite a lot now, I think.
I was included.
I'm not commenting. Yeah, no, they're great. I love them. Alex Sen is probably the best writer of the past 10 years, maybe longer actually. Julian
it's
Casablancas up there too,
Yeah,
of course. But
it's an interesting song to take though. But when you look into it, it really is a beautiful song.
yep.
Take it slow like a town song. Can't explain, but I wanna try. There's this image of you and I, and it goes dancing by in the morning and in the night time. There's all these secrets that I can't keep. Like in my heart there's that hotel suite, and you lived there so long. It's kinda strange, now you're gone. Not sure if I should show you what I found. Has it gone for good, or is it coming back around? Isn't it hard to make up your mind when you're losing and your fuse is fireside? There's all these places we used to go, and I suspect that you already know. That place on memory lane you like still looks the same, but something about it's changed. Yeah. I'm not sure if I should show you what I found. Has it gone for good, or is it coming back around? Isn't it hard to make up your mind when you're losing and your fuse is fireside? And I thought I was yours forever. Or maybe I was mistaken, but I just cannot manage to make it through the day without thinking of you lately. Oh, it must be good. Not sure if I should show you what I found. Has it gone for good, or is it coming back around? Isn't it hard to make up your mind when you're losing and your fuses fire aside? I'm not sure if I should show you what I found. Has it gone for good, or is it coming back around? Isn't it hard to make up your mind when you're losing and your fuses fire aside? Alright, well, thanks for joining me today, Leah.
Anytime.
On we're all here, aren't we? I thought it was Formby, but still a beach.
New Brighton.
What have you got coming up? What's going on next? Anything that we've not covered today, apart from obviously doing the new record with producer Catherine Marks? And I think times are a little shaky at the best of, in the best of ways at the moment. But I wondered what more you've got coming.
Just finishing the album, trying to stay sane for this next lockdown. That's it, I think, so far.
So we'll wait with bated breath until that happens.
Well, thanks for asking me to play.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure. We should probably go because it's getting dark. Alright.
Cool.
There's only beer left. We drank it all.
Right.